5 signs you're chasing happiness in the wrong places. Have you ever felt like you're running after happiness, only to find it slipping through your fingers? In a world obsessed with success, status, and shiny things, it's easy to fall into the trap of chasing happiness in places that promise joy but deliver emptiness. True happiness isn't a destination you arrive at with a bigger paycheck or more likes. It's a state of being, cultivated through meaning, connection, and self-awareness. Some people radiate contentment, grounded in what truly matters, while others feel restless, always searching for the next thing to fill the void. The difference often lies in a few key signs, clear indicators that you're looking for happiness in the wrong places. In this article, we're exploring 5 signs, grounded in psychological research and insights from experts like those at the Greater Good Science Center and studies in Journal of Happiness Studies, that you're chasing happiness in misguided ways. These aren't just observations. They're based on evidence from thought leaders like Martin Seligman and Shawn Achor, who show how authentic happiness stems from internal, not external, sources. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own pursuits, and more importantly, how to redirect your energy toward lasting joy. Stay with us until the end, because you might be missing subtle habits that are keeping you from true fulfillment, or opportunities to shift your path. Recognizing these signs will give you a roadmap to chase happiness where it truly lives. Let's dive in. Sign 1. You tie your worth to material possessions. The first sign that you're chasing happiness in the wrong places is tying your self-worth to material possessions, believing that more stuff, cars, clothes, gadgets, will make you feel whole. A 2020 study in Journal of Consumer Psychology found that materialism correlates with lower life satisfaction, as possessions provide only fleeting boosts in mood, not lasting happiness. When you measure your value by what you own, you're betting on a source of joy that fades fast. Picture 2 neighbors, Maya and Ethan, both 32 years old. Maya loves her designer bags and new phone, but each purchase leaves her wanting the next upgrade, tying her confidence to her latest buy. She feels empty when the shine wears off. Ethan, however, finds joy in experiences like hiking with friends, valuing what he does over what he owns. His contentment is steady, unshaken by trends. Research shows that materialistic pursuits increase stress and envy, with 70% of materialists reporting lower well-being. Why does this matter? Possessions can't define your worth or fill emotional needs. Happiness from stuff is short-lived, as the brain adapts quickly, a phenomenon called a hedonic treadmill. True joy comes from meaning, not things. The good news? You can shift your focus today. Instead of buying something new, invest in an experience, like a coffee date or a hobby class, that builds memories. List 3 non-material things you value, like family or creativity, and spend time on one. If you're chasing the next purchase, try a no-spend week to rediscover joy in what you have. Reflect on your priorities. Do you tie worth to possessions, or to who you are? If it's stuff, redirecting to experiences can spark real happiness. Sign 2. You seek constant external validation. The second sign that you're chasing happiness in the wrong places is seeking constant external validation, relying on others' approval, likes, compliments, or recognition, to feel good about yourself. A 2019 study in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that dependence on external validation reduces self-esteem and happiness by 25%, as it ties your mood to unpredictable sources. When you crave others' praise to feel worthy, you're outsourcing your happiness to forces beyond your control. Imagine 2 co-workers, Sarah and Jake, both 28 years old. Sarah posts every achievement on social media, feeling a rush from likes but crashing when they dwindle. Her happiness hinges on others' reactions. Jake, however, works for his own satisfaction, sharing successes sparingly and valuing his effort. His confidence is steady, rooted within. Studies show that excessive validation seeking increases anxiety, with 60% of heavy social media users reporting lower life satisfaction. Why does validation matter? External approval is fleeting and inconsistent, leaving you vulnerable to rejection or silence. True happiness grows from self-acceptance, not others' opinions. The good news? You can build internal validation now. After a task, praise yourself, say, "I worked hard on this." Limit social media to 30 minutes daily to reduce comparison. Write down 3 strengths you're proud of, like kindness or perseverance, and remind yourself of them. If you're hooked on likes, try a day without posting to focus on your own approval. Check your habits. Do you seek others' praise, or trust your own value? If it's external, Self-validation can anchor your happiness. If you're finding this insight valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any articles. Let's keep going. Sign 3. You feel empty after achieving goals. The third sign that you're chasing happiness in the wrong places is feeling empty or unfulfilled after achieving goals, as if the finish line didn't deliver the joy you expected. A 2021 study in Journal of Happiness Studies found that pursuing extrinsic goals, like fame, wealth, or status, leads to lower well-being, as they often lack personal meaning. When you hit a milestone, like a promotion or a big purchase, but still feel hollow, you're likely chasing the wrong kind of success. Consider two friends, Emma and Ryan, both 35 years old. Emma lands a high-paying job but feels restless, realizing it doesn't align with her passion for creativity. The title didn't bring lasting joy. Ryan, however, achieves his goal of coaching youth soccer, feeling fulfilled because it connects to his love for mentoring. His happiness endures. Research shows that intrinsic goals, tied to growth, relationships, or purpose, boost happiness 20% more than extrinsic ones. Why does emptiness after goals matter? Goals driven by external rewards often fail to satisfy deeper needs for meaning and connection, leaving you chasing the next high. Happiness lies in pursuits that resonate with your values. The good news? You can realign your goals today. Reflect on a recent goal and ask, did it feel meaningful? Set one intrinsic goal, like learning a skill or helping someone, and break it into steps. If you're chasing titles or money, list what truly matters to you, maybe family or learning, and pursue one related goal. Think about your achievements. Do they leave you fulfilled or empty? If it's the latter, meaningful goals can fill your happiness. Sign 4. You prioritize status over relationships. The fourth sign that you're chasing happiness in the wrong places is prioritizing status, career titles, social clout, or appearances, over relationships with family, friends, or community. A 2020 study in social psychological and personality science found that strong relationships increase happiness by 30%, while status-driven pursuits often lead to isolation and stress. When you choose networking events or overtime with loved ones, you're betting on a shaky source of joy. Picture two siblings, Ava and Noah, both 30 years old. Ava focuses on climbing the corporate ladder, often skipping family dinners for work events, and feels lonely despite her title. Noah, however, balances work with game nights and calls with friends, feeling connected and content. His relationships ground him. Harvard's 80-year happiness study shows that close relationships, not status, are the strongest predictor of long-term well-being. Why do relationships matter? Status fades, titles change, trends pass, but relationships provide enduring support and meaning. Neglecting them for external markers leaves you isolated. The good news? You can prioritize connection now. Schedule one meaningful interaction this week, like a coffee with a friend or a call with a parent. Set boundaries to protect relationship time, like no work emails after 7 p.m. If status drives you, list 3 people who matter and reach out to one. Reflect on your time. Do you value relationships or chase status? If it's status, relationships can rebuild your happiness. If you're still with me and finding this valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. Your support keeps us going, and I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on the bell to stay updated with more insights. Let's move to the final sign. Sign 5. You avoid self-reflection. The fifth sign that you're chasing happiness in the wrong places is avoiding self-reflection, steering clear of quiet moments to examine your thoughts, feelings, or choices. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that regular self-reflection boosts life satisfaction by 20% by clarifying values and guiding meaningful decisions. When you fill your days with noise, work, screens, or tasks, to dodge introspection, you're missing the key to understanding what truly makes you happy. Imagine two colleagues, Sophia and Lucas, both 27 years old. Sophia journals weekly, reflecting on what brings her joy or stress, like her love for painting or work overwhelm. This guides her toward fulfilling choices. Lucas, however, avoids quiet time, always on his phone or busy, afraid to face his dissatisfaction. He doesn't realize that dodging reflection keeps him chasing shallow fixes. Sean Akers' research shows that self-awareness is critical for sustainable happiness. Why does self-reflection matter? It helps you uncover what drives your choices and whether they align with your true desires. Avoiding it leaves you chasing external distractions that don't satisfy. The good news? You can start reflecting today. Set aside 5 minutes to journal or think, what made me happy this week? Or what feels off? Try a mindfulness exercise, like focusing on your breath, to ease into it. If you're avoiding alone time, schedule a short reflection break weekly. Check your habits. Do you reflect on your life, or keep busy to avoid it? If you're dodging, self-reflection can guide you to real happiness. Final thoughts. Now that you know these 5 signs, tying worth to possessions, seeking external validation, feeling empty after goals, prioritizing status over relationships, and avoiding self-reflection, take a moment to look at your own life. Are you chasing happiness in ways that leave you fulfilled, or stuck in pursuits that fall short? The good news is that happiness isn't a race. It's a journey you can redirect toward meaning, connection, and self-awareness, starting now. True happiness grows from within, rooted in relationships, purpose, and understanding yourself. A life aligned with these brings joy that lasts, not fleeting highs. Don't wait for the next achievement or purchase to rethink your path. Start today. Spend time with someone you love, reflect on a goal that matters to you, or praise yourself for a strength. If you're chasing the wrong things, pick one sign to shift, maybe a reflection habit or a focus on relationships, and watch your joy grow. Every choice, whether it's valuing a friend or pausing to think, builds a happier you. Chase happiness in the right places today, and watch your life light up tomorrow.